Hey, Grigory High School here with another interview of getting to know the staff here with Mr. Benitez, science teacher. Um, Vince, could you tell us a little bit about your role here at Grigory High School?
Yes, well, I teach AP biology and CP biology, so that's how I was hired on as a biology teacher. And over the course of the last few years, I've taken on the role as the FAST advisor and the freshman advisor for the class of 2022. So trying to get more involved with the school, do a lot more things, all of the activities, trying to see more of the games. And so my role here obviously is a teacher, but also to help kids in the other facets of their life related to schoolwork.
Great. And what's the best thing you like about your job?
I would say the climate here and the students and the support from all the staff and all the teachers and everybody. To me, this is the Disneyland of schools.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
Born and raised in California. I'm married for over 17 years. We live in Riverbank. We moved here back in 2003. Both my mother and father born and raised in California. My father lives in Half Moon Bay, and my mom moved out to Arizona, so she's sweating it out there.
Yeah. One in the desert and one on the beach?
Yeah, exactly. I prefer the beach side myself. So all of my family is here in California.
That's great. How long have you been in district? How long have you been here at Grigory?
I started in the district in 2013. I was working at the Stanislaus Military Academy, and then I got into the program at Stanislaus and was working as a substitute teacher, and then I got hired here. So I guess we're going on about 6 years or so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Did you enjoy your time at the military academy?
I loved it. It was an incredible experience. And to see the difficult issues that the kids are having, some of them are living out of a car, some of them are living on couches, drug addicted parents and things, and the struggles they're having actually kind of really helped me in this environment here to understand that I need to be a lot more patient, that you really can't judge the book by the cover. And I think it's really helped me become more compassionate and empathetic to their situations. When you see kids who are nodding off in class or things, you can't just think that they're just being lazy or anything. It could be a whole slew of other things. So it really opened up my eyes, and I think it's made me a more aware teacher.
Okay, great. What are some hobbies you have outside of work?
I love to read, so I have a stack of books constantly. Sometimes I'm reading 2 or 3 different books. Summer is a time when I get to catch up on reading. Yeah. I love hiking, and I love trout fishing. So generally, I try to get up somewhere above 7, 8, 9,000 feet to go fishing during the summer months. I love to go boogie boarding, and I love to travel with my wife.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so you said trout fishing. Do you have a favorite trout?
No, something fresh. No, I don't. I'm not that avid of a fisherman. I like going with my friends, so I go up a few times every single year, have a good time, camp out, and kind of like backpack in, hang out for a few days, and then come home.
And do you have a favorite author in the books you read?
Oh my goodness. I have a lot of different authors. So I switch back and forth between more biographical type stuff, historical novels, and then I like the good guy, bad guy kind of stuff. Okay. So lately I've been reading Vince Flynn novels. Okay. So he's been really fun. Clive Cussler's been one of them. And then of course I got into the Jack Reacher series. Trying to think who that was. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but
the battle of good versus evil.
Yeah, yeah. They're fun, they're simple, and then I've got a book about this big on Lincoln that I'm reading, and that one's been taking a while, and another history book.
Well, you kind of alluded to this in one of your earlier questions, but what's your favorite thing about being here at Grigory?
That's a really tough question because there's so much good here. I love the job. I love the job. So I think it would have to be working with the students. That has been my true love of it. I literally go home every day and I look back on the day and I had a good day. I don't hold grudges. I never have. I don't go home mad at any of my kids. That frustration that might be is so temporary, yeah. But then I reflect on how I was and stuff like that. It really does come down to working with the students. I was considering originally teaching at the college level, But when I started working at the Stanislaus Military Academy, and then my other work in my past life, if you will, this is what I want to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so this age group is your
Yes.
cup of tea.
Yes, absolutely. So as a substitute teacher, I worked at middle school and elementary school, and that was fun too, but this is much more my cup of tea.
And one last question for you. Can you tell us maybe one thing about you that most people here at Grigory don't know?
I'll tell you two things. One, I'm in the United States Army, so I am serving as a reservist. I'm over 20 years. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to retire, and my retirement date is May 31st. So, been around the world. Worked as a drill sergeant. Worked as an infantryman. My whole life has been an infantryman, and now I train others around the country, doing different things. Another thing is, if I could do my life over, I probably want to be an actor.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Oh, what kind of movies?
Acting in any way. It was something that I got into is in high school, and I fell in love with it. But then, of course, life goes on. You end up doing different things, and that kind of goes away. So, but I really love the idea of making film and all that stuff. I took a class at College of San Mateo, and it was on filmmaking, and it changed my whole perspective on how films and television are made, because it was from a different perspective, and it made me appreciate film and the making of things such as this. Yeah. Yes.
Well, I know Ms. Maxim might be listening to this. You might be being hit up to maybe help her in a few upcoming things. Well, I want to speak on behalf of Grigory High School, and first, thank you for your service. We appreciate you and every one of your coworkers that dedicate your life and put it on the line so we can have our freedom. So thank you for that.
It's been an honor to serve.
And then thank you for letting Grigory High School get to know a little bit more about you.
Well, thank you, Grigory. It's been a fantastic experience, and I hope I'm here for quite a long time.
Well, we hope you are too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.